Hey there, I'm Chatelain and you're watching a review of Mickael Chatelain's Jetbox. What is up, you beautiful people? My name is Chatelain and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. If you're new here, then definitely consider subscribing and take a look around the channel at my past reviews. Now today we are looking at Jetbox, which I purchased with my own money, so you are truly watching an unbiased magic trick review. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. One more quick thing, I do want to say that I do have a Patreon account that you can help me support all these unbiased magic trick reviews that I do by donating to my Patreon account. It's the top link in the description, and there you can just get some cool rewards and also help fund unbiased magic trick reviews. So definitely check that out. It's the top link in the description. First off, we have to actually talk about what actually is Jetbox. Well, Jetbox is a new effect from Mickael Chatelain and Gimmick Magic. Now, if you do follow his work and you know some of his creations in the past, you know that he loves working with gimmicks. After all, it is in the name, Gimmick Magic. But I really do love a lot of his work. I think that he is very clever when it comes to making gimmicks, and me personally, I'm a gimmick guy myself. I love making gimmicks, I love constructing gimmicks, but what actually is Jetbox? Well, this is a utility gimmick that allows you to perform vanishes, appearances, transformations, so many different things with this one gimmick. Now, what you do is you place a card on the front of the card box, and with this, you make the actual card disappear, and then it can appear inside the card box, or it can be in your pocket, wherever. It could even just change places with a card that you had selected by the spectator, and it can be signed. So I really do like this effect. I think that is a really neat idea, and without further ado, let's get into a more in-depth unbiased review right now. What are you going to get if you purchase Jetbox? Well, you'll be receiving this little package right here, and inside of this will be your gimmick. Now, you aren't supplied with a box. You do have to supply your own box in rider back, so I know sometimes those can be hard to find for people, but if you don't have one of those, then you need to get one if you're going to purchase this effect. Now, luckily, I have a few empty ones that I keep lying around my desk, so I was able to just grab one quickly and put the gimmick together. And when I say put the gimmick together, it really took me like 2 seconds. There's not really any construction. You just have to kind of apply it to your card box, so that is not going to take long at all. Along with the gimmicks, you will also be receiving some material that can help you repair the gimmick if you do break it in the future, because when you're working with a gimmick of this nature, it is going to break after you have a lot of use put into it. You also receive a 33-minute tutorial video that teaches you how to actually perform the effect, how to repair the gimmick if it breaks, and also some different presentation ideas on how to actually perform this. Is this difficult to perform? It's not that difficult to perform. You should be able to perform this with about 30 minutes worth of practice, if that. Really, the gimmick does all the work for you. You just got to present it well. Is this examinable? This is not examinable, at least the box isn't. The actual card inside the box that you're going to have coming out of the box, that is examinable, but the box is not. The angles for this are really good. You shouldn't have a problem performing this in pretty much any situation. Is there a setup when performing Jetbox? The initial setup will take you about 5 seconds. It's not going to take you that long at all, but that's an initial thing that you have to do, and then after that, you really don't have to set anything up. You just got to make sure your gimmick is in your deck, and then you're good to go. Are there negatives to performing Jetbox? Well, the fact that the box isn't examinable is kind of a drawback for me. It's a negative, but as long as you don't have your audience all over your props, then you should be fine. But I will say for positives that I love visual effects, and this is a really cool visual effect that I'm sure you would want to add to your repertoire. What should this retail as? Well, this currently retails as $35 US, and honestly, I think that's a little pricey for what you're getting. I know the gimmicks are handmade, but I would say this should probably be about $30. What would I give this out of 10? I would give this an 8 out of 10, only because one, the price, it could have been $30. Also, it's not examinable, so that's a drawback for some people, but for the most part, I really do like this, so I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Now, obviously, my opinion may differ from yours, but me personally, I love working with gimmicks in Magic, and I love the way that they work. I love the way that they look. I just love seeing how a gimmick is constructed and all that kind of stuff. So my opinion, honestly, may be different than yours, so take it how you want to. Should you pick this up? Yes, you should pick this up if you like gimmicks, or if you like visual magic, then I think you will like this. And that about does it for this review video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I was able to help you make a more informed decision on whether or not you wanted to purchase Jetbox. If you would like to, the link will be down below in the description. Also in the description is a link to my Patreon page where you can help support unbiased magic trick reviews. I don't profit off of that, it's just so I can afford more magic and do more reviews for you beautiful people out there. Once again, I bought this effect with my own money, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. See ya. The only negative for me is that you can't have it examinable. You can't have it examinable. That does not make sense.